Alright, we're out here rapping in DashCam, and I don't know how many raps we're going to have though, because the original content's kind of low. And we're on a different camera mode. We're on camera mode macro. And once again, a beautiful day. One of the most beautiful days. It's 73 and was sunny, but now it's a little cloudy. But we're going, I can't zoom on this mode, it's kind of weird. So you're going to catch half a dashboard and half of a cool scenery. But I think it'll be a little better than the wide angle cam, because it just looks kind of weird on the wide angle cam. I guess I could point it a little better so it would be like a little higher, but we'll be good. Wow, is that a garage sale? They got a bunch of jerseys out. So we did a bunch of handyman repairs today. Handyman 102 coming at ya. There's the UPS man. Somebody's getting some kind of dog bed or something, and there's the dog that's getting the bed. He's so happy about it. He was about to jaywalk, but he can't. He knows he can't jaywalk because he wouldn't be, Oh, there's a sailboater. Now let's see if we can get a good launch on this. That guy's going, so I'm going. That means it's clear. It doesn't always mean it's clear, but from here it's clear. And then this is LakeShore Avenue. LakeShore Drive, actually, to be correct. And we're gonna just call out the boats as we see them. There's a couple of bass fishermen's. We'll call out a few mansions as we see them. You guys can't really see them though. You can't really see the lake either. But I'll tip you on a little angle there. But now you gotta see my post. But it's better to see the lake on an angle than to not see the lake. What am I trying to say? It's better to see a little bit of a post in the view and see the lake than no lake at all. And we're just steady going with traffic here because we don't want to be the guy that's sticking out. Wow. Outdoor work will take it out of you. It will take it out of you. Just the fact that this guy's probably not going to use a blinker, I guess. He's just going to use his brakes and then his blinker. So I can come up into here now. This is a pretty cool view. I wish the little handle wasn't in the way, but it's too hard to move while moving. And we're getting up to so there's going to be some road work ahead. This guy's using his blinker. That's nice of him. So yeah, there's a couple more boats doing the leisure boat thing, and then my lane comes to an end, so we'll end up getting over right now. 25 speed limit ahead, and I think it's punishable by law if you speed. It's punishable by a heftier fine if you speed in the construction zone. So I'm a little too low energy to. Oh, it's a chicane. We're going on it. Cool. We're going on to the other side. This is craziness. This is wildness. So they're going to be doing some behavior over here to the roads, and they're going to be going underneath that. There's only 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys working, but they got the road shut down. That's kind of wild. Up, and then we chicane back. That's so cool. Well, that's the first time I've done the wrong way driving legally on that road. That is so cool. So yeah, I'm glad I got that for you guys. I don't know how the focus is staying. It is staying pretty good. It is on macro mode. Oh, I got a hell of a Blair Witch story. This lady was like really not friendly with her neighbors. And when the neighbors would park in front of her house and go across the street to visit, one time she put like dog poop and lawn clippings and sticks and grass on the, like, in a line, like right where the person would have to step in it to get into their car, like around their car. That is completely hilarious. I heard that story today. Oh, and there's a barge out there. They called the cops. The cops came. It was like, you know, basically the cops did nothing because it's just one of those ladies who just calls them because she doesn't like her neighbors for whatever reason. And that barge is looking sweet out there. Tugboat action barge. Moving things here and there on a barge. Barge captaining. Let's see if I can move this a little. There, that's perfect now. A little free sprinkler action. We're going on to our next handyman job. We had our mic off for our last video because we accidentally had our mic off. So that's what happened. We got a little mic action on it. We were doing a flat roof repair and I was explaining it and I had the mic off and didn't even notice. So today we'll do a little rebuttal with the mic on. We'll do a mic on rebuttal. But our water is now officially gone, and that was not enough water for the day. So we will be looking out for a spigot between here and there. We will be spicketing. Now we're about at the Grosse Pointe War Memorial. And then this is about Fisher Road at the light. Woo! We're going to bed early, boy. I know that kid. Forget his name though, so I don't know him that well. But that lane sucks. I'll tell you that much. Look at all the traffic coming out of Detroit. That is horrendous. We're going the right way. I always like to try to go with traffic. Against traffic, I mean. You know, it's always good to like go the opposite way of rush hour. Wow, my arms are total too of today's work. I won't even explain it. I didn't even get a good video or anything because of whatever reason. I just didn't get a good video, but it is beautiful out. I will give you that. I will give it that. It's a beautiful day out, and somehow the voltometer must have fixed itself. How it was doing the thing the other couple of days where it just did it right when I said, and then it said check engine. That sucks. So like I took my battery out a while ago. I gotta check the connection, but ever since I did that, it's not been right. Now like when I go to a complete stop, the idle like almost dies. It doesn't want to idle, so like I don't know if my idle air control's messed or what. I don't even know what that is. But we'll figure it out. We'll take it to the backyard mechanic here in a few. Wow, that guy's outside of his car. I think he's yelling. What a dickhead. He felt like he wanted to get out of his car and address the person and hold everybody off. I wonder if he needed to be tuned up a little, because he looked like he couldn't get any tuning. Because if it was me, I would tell him, you know what? You look like you're pretty fat. He probably got out of his car and yelled at some lady, like some old lady or something, you know? I saw somebody yelling the other day at somebody and I wanted to stop. I literally stopped in my tracks and wanted to I was gauging the situation to see if I was going to piece myself into the situation. the guy was yelling at the cart returner guy. So it was like, you know, he had his kid in his hand too, and he wanted to set that example for his kid and be a total dick. And I saw him yelling at the, like, what did the cart returner guy do to you, you know? And I was like coming out of another store, but I was in that type of mood where like I wasn't gonna see the guy beat anybody up on my watch. So I sat there for a second and I watched, and there was like 10 people around. And none of them, they all kept going about their business. I thought that was peculiar. It was very peculiar. I'm going to go down this street, I think, because I do not believe I will be making this light. But I don't know. But you know, if I wouldn't, I might be able to. So I'm going to go down this street to save myself a light. It's a beautiful street in itself. And we'll hit the slow roll creep. Man, I can feel that total workload hitting the body. I'm going to have to regenerate some carbohydrates later on today. I'm going to have to regenerate some carbohydrates into the system. Because the workload today took the carbohydrates away. That guy just busted a U-turn. He said, screw it. I don't care what the laws are. I'm busting one. Here comes this guy. He's turning. He probably wants me to get out of his way so he can turn a little better. Although he's probably pretty good at whipping that whip. Oh no, he went all over the road. Here's a dog walker. You gotta love the dog walkers. He's got like 3 of them. One's a pit bull terrier. And then they got their graduation set up there. You gotta regenerate the carbohydrates today, 'cause the workload took away all my carbohydrates today. I gotta turn down here. This guy's going. This guy's all over my road. Alright, we're gonna holler at that. We're gonna call it a day on that, because I don't want to see where I don't want you to see where the next handyman repair is gonna be, so peace out.